Warning, this video is intended for audiences who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
So what's this you guys got going on? What are we doing?
What's that?
What's the name of the game we're about to play?
Oh yeah,
do you have a name for this
game? The game is based off the opening and how apparently, as Molly pointed out to me, how the opening makes Billy / David Yost look like he has no teeth / old man gums.
It was just that moment that we paused on.
How old do either of you think that David Yost, aka Billy Cranston of Cranston Technologies, the Blue Ranger from the Mighty Morphin?
All right. Let's see. So he was probably cast to play Billy in his 20s. So I want to guess 17, 18, right? And that was in 92, 93, right?
Yeah.
So was that 7? So that's 7 to the year 2000.
Well, isn't this literally the 30th anniversary? It wasn't, or at least was last year, 2023.
Oh yeah, it was the 30th. Yeah. So plus.
So I mean, that's an easy convert.
Yeah. So he has to be almost 50 now, right?
I was gonna say 47.
Okay, Molly's going for 47.
I'm just.
Price is Right rules. Price is Right rules. Close without going over. You can try and
51.
I was gonna say you can try and tie if you want to, if you feel like that's better. But
I'll stick to 51.
Okay.
Right.
He is 55. Magikarp wins by.
What?
He is a 55-year-old man. That is.
How old was he when he was cast for Billy?
Also, I mean, he's 55 because his birthday is January 7th. Right? Ooh, where was he?
Uh-huh.
What was he doing the day after his birthday? Or the day before his birthday?
Probably in New Zealand.
That's true, probably. If he would have probably been 25. Also, hold on.
23. Okay, during 23, during the filming of during the first season.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay,
so he was. Yeah. So he's. I mean, in the kindest way, literally too old for this shit. It feels like everything that has happened with the Once and Always special and now Cosmic Fury has been it's not even Saban's apology, but it feels like the series trying to apologize to not Billy but David Yost, because it's one of the most his whole experience with Power Rangers, I think, is probably one of the most infamous stories within the production of the show, especially the original show. And it's crazy to me how much they are trying to make him pivotal, which I get to an extent, but at the same time it kind of feels like in Zeo, when they just kept Billy around to be basically the gopher and the tech guy, he was there to basically be an assistant and almost get powers, but nope, not actually. We're gonna.
And then they rid him out and replaced him with an old man.
Yeah,
he just came in and said that was it.
And it's just it feels like they tried to they still haven't given Billy's character, and by that same aspect, David Yost, the true win that he deserves to really redeem what there's. I mean, to be fair, there's no real redeeming being homophobic bullies on set, right? To one of your cast members, one of your castmates, but you'd think that they'd try Billy would be solving I mean, Billy does kind of solve every problem, but you'd think he'd get more triumphant victories from this. And maybe he will. Haven't finished the series. But Billy, unless Billy fucking gets the final stab on Zed, I don't really know how they can fully wipe their hands of okay, well, at least we gave Billy's character some kind of closure.
I feel like once they realize, hey, all those old production staff, they no longer work on this show, right? I think hey, all those people, yeah, we kicked them out of a job,
Most of them are gone, and
Yeah, no, all of them are gone.
All of them are gone.
Outside.
Well, I was gonna say two.
I think like outside of someone like
two cast members are dead.
Like,
One's locked in Texas and can't leave until his court date. And another one is his actual friend, and that's at least it seems like it. What the fuck? What's Walter
Emilio Jones.
Walter Jones, yeah. Walter Jones and like David Yost seem like they're actually chill with each other. Amy Jo Johnson's fucked off, but like.
No, she only comes back for money.
But I'm just saying.
She said, don't bring my name into it unless you're paying me.
Of the other like Rangers of like that season, most of them are like it's pretty. Not like nobody else is really like there anyway. Like so, I guess it works. But yeah. Anyway, when you realize that Billy's 55, it does make sense why he looks the way that he looks. Anyway, hey, it's we're watching Cosmic Fury.
Hey, I don't think these episodes have subtitle names, right? As far as I'm aware of, I think they're just literally referred to as episode 1.
Oh, no. They have titles. Oh, they have titles. The first episode was Lightning
titles?
Strikes. It's Power Rangers Cosmic Fury, episode 2, Beyond Repair. Just like Javi's arm and the relationship between Amelia and Ollie.
Mm-hmm. Oh! Is that what the title meant? Right? Is it right? Ooh,
yeah, and also much like probably Billy's prostate. I don't know. What's the thing that people over 55 have to worry about? Liver spots? Getting scammed by
cholesterol.
Oh, cholesterol. That's a big one. Yeah, cholesterol. Gout.
Blood sugar level.
Blood sugar. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that could take him out. A fall. Bad falls. Falls are the leading causes of death and injury.
Unhealthy lifestyle. Right?
Well, I mean, he's got a robot for that, I'm sure, and it probably won't go evil and take over the world.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so we're picking up, like, literally seconds, or at least hours after, at most hours after the last fight. Javi's we're fully committing to Javi not having an arm. That is a full plot point that we're going to have. It's not like he loses an arm and then we go, oh, well, we'll splice some Solon cells into him and he'll be like the lizard in Spider-Man and he'll grow his arm back. No, we're gonna make it like a serious plot point that he's lost an arm.
He gets a mech arm.
Yeah.
Look, he gets a cool robot arm,
yeah, hey,
right?
I mean, honestly,
like, hey, look,
the fact of the matter is that
it's just like Star Wars, Does Star Wars exist in this universe?
It's just like that old movie, the one on the ice planet, the one with the dinosaurs, and you crawl inside of them. I think it's important to also state that this is like the first real snow of the year happening right now for us, and I could really use some Tauntaun meat. Yeah, so while the team is recovering from the absolute clusterfuck that was their first experience with Zed,
right? Hey, maybe,
or at least their last experience with Zed.
Maybe it was an idea, right? Look, the team has only been used to fighting one enemy of the week so far, right? Maybe it was an idea for like a group of ethereal beings to recruit a bunch of young adults at a high school to be like, hey, you guys want to go fight in our ethereal war against the concept of evil?
Also,
college credit, school credit, right?
So
you guys got nothing else to do, right?
So they've already implied in the series that the other Power Ranger teams, to whatever degree, still exist in this world. Whether it's just the ones that are like the Hasbro universe, or if it's
I think at this point as far as I'm aware, there's only 2 other Power Rangers that are in literal alternate realities, and that's the RPM team, which takes place in the Terminator universe, right? And then it's the Dino Charge team that takes place in the years where we literally rewrote history to have dinosaurs live with us, right? But I think every other team,
right!
is
I
still within
fucking
the same
forgot.
universe.
That is how Dino Charge ended because we actually watched that.
Yep. Yep.
They fucking rewrote history at the end.
Yep. Hey, I bet Claire Blackwater is doing fine in that other alternate universe. Right? She doesn't have to look back to where she's from. I'll be like, yeah, fuck that place. Fuck all those people that I went to high school with. Fucking losers. Right? I'll never see them.
Yeah,
again,
never see them again.
Right?
I mean, to be fair, right? 10th high school graduation or what do they call it? Reunion. 10-year reunion. Definitely came and passed during COVID, so that would have been the chance, and I don't see another chance happening because God help me if I have to go to any... I can't... The amount of kids from my graduating class that I expect to be dead by 40 is just higher than it should be. Anyway, that being said, yes, some level, to some extent, there are other Rangers, but the Morphin Masters brought the 6 fuckers that they've, just have been working with, and then those 6, plus the Morphin Masters, coincidentally got help from Mick and Billy, and that was their entire plan, and I guess maybe if not Bill Genia, that's Kamen Rider Black Sun, Bajilia,
completely different character.
if Bajilia Nair if Miss Nair, as they called her at some point later on, we may have watched more episodes because there are too many questions for us to stop.
Where this is going.
But honestly, it's in one ear and out, in one eyeball and out the other. Fucking. Maybe if she hadn't showed up, they would have been okay, but it seemed like they were pretty overwhelmed from the get-go. I don't really see what the plan was there.
Look, the Morphin Masters thought we recruited 6 Rangers,
Yeah, we recruited 6 Rangers.
Billy,
anyway, episode 1 happens, and we lose 3. Right off, we lose 2, and 1 gets his arm blasted off. And all 6
we
of us...
also lose the commanders of the war,
and
too,
all 6 commanders get sucked into the goddamn,
jar.
Yeah, the jar. What the fuck was it called in Ghostbusters? The box they put them in?
The ectoplasma?
Yeah, but the...
Fuck no. Oh, you mean...
What was the box that they... There's a term for the fucking, box when they, stomp the ground and, suck them in. I forget what it's called.
Ghost Trap? Is it just called a Ghost Trap?
No, I think they had a cooler...
the box?
I think they had a cooler name for it.
No, according to this, it's just the 2 in the box.
Ghostbusters.
I'm on Hasbro Post. I'm on Hasbro Post's right now.
Containment
Hasbro
box?
Post's official page right now, and that's what they call it.
Proton pack.
Oh, what the fuck? Holy shit! There's no way. No, that's the that's the backpack.
I mean,
There's
okay,
no way this shit
they work together.
Oh my, hey,
okay.
Hey, real quick. Hey, off topic tangent. Hey, guess how much the replica Ghostbuster box from Hasbro Process, by the way.
When you say a replica, how replica are we talking? Like the official, branded one?
I'm looking at it. It looks.
Or is this well, I guess replica or
this from
prop
Hasbro
replica? Prop replica is sort of thing.
I'm gonna post a picture of it, and you guys can take a guess. It's actually more part of a set with 2 other devices, right? But let's try to take a guess on just on how much this. Oh boy, is Discord gonna load this shit or not? I'm trying to get I'm trying for it to load. Can I get a picture of this box by itself? Will Discord upload this image? All right.
Okay. So
Discord is slowly uploading this image.
So official Hasbro licensed for just the box or the whole set?
So it's only part of a whole set.
Okay.
So with all 3 pieces of this thing.
Well, with the whole set, I think it's at least $400. Unfortunately.
400. All right, Molly. All right. Price is right.
Yeah, let's call it $550.
550. Molly, you are $250 over the limit.
Wait, so it was $300?
This is... Yeah, this thing is $300.
Oh, okay, so we both fucking went over the limit. I honestly, I didn't have...
Okay, it's called the Ghost Trap?
I went with fucking
Apparently it's what this thing's
P-Bandai
called.
logic and just like this shit being way more expensive than it needed to be.
Honestly, I was
Wait, is
thinking
this
about
thing...
how
Oh,
I
wait.
was
Or wait,
Yeah.
is this...
Peak,
wait,
and then was like, that's like $400, so...
yeah,
this has to
actually,
be
wait,
like
is it the... Is that what it costs... Is that what it costs from Hasbro, or is that what it costs on the secondary market?
Cost from Hasbro.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, man, I have no idea how we got to this. Got this guy.
Because we were talking about the Morphin Masters getting sucked up as ghosts.
Got caught into the cum jar. I forgot.
Yeah, anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
so,
we're sending Mick out to go
already,
find
the
Zato.
The war gets evil. Not going good.
Yeah.
Not going good for them, you know?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, the Morphin did not think this through, you know?
Yeah.
Right?
Anyway, in the meantime, we're also going to have the one aside to have Ion's restaurant, cafe, whatever. I feel like we're never going to see this again. But I also feel like this
never know how it was funded.
That's...
What? That we're never gonna see our two favorite characters, you know, right?
Well, Jane and J-Borg are one thing, but I will say, to the question of him funding it, I still believe that, like, the entire way that Zato and Ion were able to make money is that fucking Solon got in on, like, some shit, like, some investments, like, 100 years ago, set up some fucking bank accounts, and they have, like, insane interest in like cumulative like profits. So they actually have like an incredibly especially because no one else has touched it because Solon doesn't need to eat, like, so it's just accrued like value over the years, and they're just
I guess you also have the advertising of, hey, eat alien food, you know, right? You eat some alien cake.
Okay.
We don't have utensils in our restaurant,
so
you know?
So
right?
That's another point, right? So, and this was something that Molly and I thought about, right? We thought, like, doesn't Izzy's dad know that she's a ranger by now? We know Fern No. We had to think about it. No, he doesn't know that Izzy's a ranger. But...
He almost knows.
He almost knows because he's been close, but he knows Ion is an alien? People know that... So, they've explained the alien situation, but they haven't revealed their identities to all of the people in their lives, which feels...
It's a need to know basis, you know.
Yeah,
right? Right. Look, it's just like how they made the park ranger the guy that's in charge of the city's defense force.
Imagine being
right?
so. I mean, truly, that's probably the most. That's the most not an America thing, like New Zealand thing, where it would be like, oh yeah, we just trust the park ranger. He's got it. Because in America, if you're in a city where the park ranger is your fucking sheriff, you're fucked. You're in a bad place. The leading cause of death in your fucking town then is probably bears.
I learned that in DC there are many sergeants.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yes, within the police force, yes.
There's more than one.
Yeah. But yeah, Izzy's doing a deep voice and trying to keep everything chill and make people believe that everything's it's all good. And J-Borg,
don't create panic among the people.
Yeah,
you know?
we don't want to cause.
Hey, by the way,
Earth
is gonna be taken over in a few days.
Earth might be taken over, but we don't want to risk it for them unless we know that it's going to be taken over. We could alert the government authorities and tell them that a fucking intergalactic imperialist is coming to take over and drill into our world. Or we could say...
assholes, so we'd be like, so where's the proof?
Yeah, so...
Show me.
I mean, if someone fucking goddamn beamed down, like, Star Trek in front of, like... Honestly, if they beamed down like Star Trek in front of Joe Biden, they'd probably kill him with a heart attack. But like this,
He'd fall down the stairs.
yeah.
Unfortunate.
But yeah, he is just not. This is just not like the greatest plan. Like, we're not prepping for the attack. We are just going, hey, we're just gonna, hey.
And we'll see how it plays
Yeah,
out, you know,
hey,
right?
hey, unless there's a
Like,
problem.
hey, look, we might get a winter storm. We might not get a winter storm. Let's see how it plays out until some snow comes out, you know?
Yeah, let's
you
see
might
how
never
it
know,
goes.
You know, right? You could have been me like on Thursday when we got like 10 minutes of storm, like, oh, and that's it, you know, all right? Guess I don't need my snow shovel and I can just break it in half now, you know,
Yeah.
right? I don't need this anymore, right?
Yeah, why even
You
think
know?
about it? I'm gonna drive on I-95 as much as I want to. What do you mean I'm spinning out of control and everything's being blocked up again? But yeah, so Izzy and her dad, or rather the Green Ranger and Izzy's dad, come up with a brilliant plan of don't tell anybody anything, which
Let's not cause panic.
really...
Hey, let's talk about this in front of the news media, you know.
If
right?
you
They'll
don't
have
talk
our
about
best
racism,
interest, you know?
racism won't be as much of a problem.
Right.
Meanwhile, fucking Zed and the Squidbillies are out here planning their next attack with whatever his what was his name? Pipe Dreads, Dude Drip, Dude Rip. I don't remember. Fuck.
I think it's Dewdrip.
Yeah.
It's Dude Rip.
Yeah.
Dude Rip.
That's why I was like, yeah,
Right?
I think it's Dude Drip, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He just steals a
Right.
place.
He
steals
just
a
steals one of their ships. Yeah.
drill.
Yeah, no, yeah, because fucking fuck, what's the daughter's name? Bill.
Squilia. Yeah, Squilia. There's
Squilia, she's like,
Bedelia
I don't need
and
this.
Squilia.
Yeah,
Like
okay,
Amelia
yeah.
Bedelia.
Just like, yeah, like I don't
But
need
they're
this,
two
you know?
people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was like, I'm just gonna, I don't need that ship was ugly anyway, you know. Last year's model, you know, right? Hey, some say that my ship was made in 2019 and it's already out of date, you know.
Yeah.
Right. And right, so I don't need it anymore.
Yeah, I wanted
right?
to get a new one.
Yeah.
But also...
Yeah, they have a plan.
Yeah.
That's not relevant. Hey, boy, you know what? Hey, look, Ollie's still evil, it turns out, you know, right? Look, they try to counteract the poison. It does not work. Well, he's still very evil, right? But don't worry, they trapped him in the room, you know? It's very fortunate there's no sharp objects in this room.
No sharp objects, and we have to take his mom... Anybody who has a, I guess... Because there's the morphers, but then there's also the teleporters, I guess, or whatever. Warpers and morphers? We're warping and morphin'.
Warping time.
Warping time.
No, Orphan time.
Oh, the Worf is a different thing. Warping time is a different thing. That's what Worf from Star Trek Next Generation says before he gets in the bed. That's what he says before he attacks people.
Oh man, there is so much fucking glass in this room. I'm rewatching this scene. There's like so much fucking glass on the show.
Yeah, but
you know?
so long as he can't
it's really
teleport
good that
out.
he was only It's only good he was only programmed to kill and not kill himself, you know.
I mean,
right?
Boy, that would be
Jesus.
that would be really dark if they went to a point where Ollie just like did the incredibly problematic thing of like, give up or I'll kill myself. Like that would be fucked up. If they just like, I mean, this doesn't seem like the thing that Power Rangers would do based off the fact that they still can't commit to Izzy and Fern having a mouth-to-mouth kiss. But all bets are but it's the last
you know?
but it's the last season and they don't have to like worry about like being like getting renewed for another season. They could just go off and fucking do crazy shit.
Look, Netflix already gave them the money, you know, right?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Take the money back?
Yeah,
No,
joke's on you. We
right?
already spent it on production.
Right?
Yeah.
Ollie's still evil. He's trapped in there.
Yeah, his mom and his girlfriend
Izzy
are
and
both
Fern
going
having a moment.
are trying to help him, and they're both worried. But
One is an adult, so she faces this like an adult we gotta deal with what we got.
Yeah.
Versus, oh my god, I'm panicking.
I mean, one is also just like a smart, competent adult because, God, I imagine that if this was Javi and if we were in a situation where it was Javi was evil and Javi's dad for some reason was the parent that got brought into the fold of this, I think
not be calm.
Even though he's not given a gun as a park ranger, he'd pull out a gun that we didn't know that he had and start shooting. Anyway, on to happier times. Hey, it's the lesbians. I mean, they're just girlfriends. We're not going to say the L word, including love, but we're also not saying lesbians. And we're not saying gay or queer. We're just having them be girlfriend and girlfriend. We're not going to, we don't have hey, they kiss with side kisses on the not even
cheek
the
and head.
Yeah, I was going to say, not even the cheek. It seems like they more go for the temple, like that.
They do the temple, they do the cheek, but they also more frequently do the French,
Oh yeah, the French where it's just you kiss the space next to their cheek, the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's weird. This is.
But they do call each other babe.
Yeah, but it gives big I don't know. Mike Pence energy of we listen. We sleep in separate bed. Okay, I'll put it a different way. Bert and Ernie energy, where it's we just sleep in separate beds.
Was this in the production note from?
I've been looking through some of. I looked through some of them. I tried to stop before I wound up spoiling too much for myself. But yeah, I know that.
Oh, wait, there's a lot of spoiler in these production notes, by the way. Let me look here. I'll look just in case for you.
I mean, I just know that. Just know that this is not I mean, again, it's one of those things where there probably could have been more time for giving them stuff.
It was planned originally.
Also, hold on, I just realized it's supposed to have been 6 months since the end of season, in between the last 20 minutes or 15 minutes or whatever of season 2 or whatever of Dino Fury. 6 months happened, and then we're here. So 6 months have transpired since Izzy and Fern started dating, and Fern learned about her being a ranger. 6 months plus of time.
That's okay. Shia LaBeouf took over a year or two to say I love you.
To Megan Fox, yeah, but yeah, and look where that landed Shia LaBeouf. I don't want to see goddamn Izzy walking down a red carpet with a paper bag on her face saying, I am not a Power Ranger. Fuck. I'm just saying, she, 6 months to not say I love you is wild. 6 months to be at this level of affection and PD, I'm not saying PDA necessarily, but intimacy is insane to me. That's, I get that they're
They
young.
all haven't even touched each other's boobs.
I'm just saying, they're kids. I understand that they're supposed to be kids at least, they're younger, but
well, if they're going to college, they're 18.
But yeah, the idea that you'd still be weird about committing to a kiss, even they haven't even kissed on the cheek perpendicularly, side of lips, one person turns their face to face the other person's cheek and kissing the cheek. It's just been parallel side by side kissing, which is so it's so sterile. That's what it is. That's the term for it. It's such a sterile relationship where they are just. It's yes, we are in a relationship. We hold hands and we take walks and we kiss on the cheek, but not commit to it. That is all that we are. We hug. Ooh, it's very nice. That's all it is. And you're allowed to do that as a way to write a character and stuff, but when you're
making it very obvious that you're doing that, it's comfortable.
And especially when they are trying to kind of tout that we finally got a same-sex relationship in Power Rangers, like, yeah, but it's a weird one, right? Like, I'm not saying we've got to have explicit stuff happening.
Not being like supportive.
Yeah, we don't have to have explicit stuff, but we don't have to show them being completely fucking like it shows an inability to, whether it's for like management reasons or it's because of writing reasons, somebody is not able to write these characters as like believably in a relationship, and that's unfortunate. But yeah.
Right.
Anyway, Izzy was about to go hang out with Fern for the weekend or whatever, or moving to college. I'm not sure which one it's supposed to be.
She should be moving to college.
I guess because Fern left early, because she got in early.
Got the sports scholarship.
Right. So it's only just now. So I guess this is supposed to be like August or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, so that makes sense.
I think the whole thing probably, at least to buy them some time, is like some schools have like a freshman week.
Yeah, I mean, there's early enrollment and stuff. I get that.
For, like freshmen to get used to the campus and stuff, and
yeah, I guess.
Icebreaker activities.
I guess. Yeah, that makes sense.
And you don't have to be there for that, but
yeah. Anyway, yeah. So Izzy gets interrupted once again. She gets cock-blocked or twat-swatted by the responsibilities of being a ranger.
Yeah.
It's
Doudrip. He's here.
Yeah,
he's on
Doudrip's
Earth.
here.
He's approaching Earth.
Yeah, we've got to stop him in his 4 drills of menace. He's immediately defeated. He is immediately. It's so quick. It's so quick. He's
he also made the mistake of having cacti.
Yeah, his unfortunately his office succulent lands on him. That's not great.
It's pointy.
But yeah, it's so quick that they deal with him, and then they
fucking bop it of a Megazord.
Yeah, the bop it / Cubics fucking Megazord, and then hey, Javi's got a new cool arm. But what's happening with Ollie? Ollie is still evil.
I like the fact that they literally just left him in there this entire time.
Yeah.
You know, right? He's been having a tantrum this entire time in the closet. Right?
Yeah.
I think that's great. They just left him in that closet. Like, do you think the other Rangers have asked, "Hey, what's that banging sound?"
Also, yeah, because when they went and did it, I'm sorry, wait. Billy was in the Zord. I was gonna say, was Billy just like, the fuck is that? Oh, you guys locked him in the. Oh man, I wish we'd thought of that. Like,
he woke up.
Yeah.
Oh man.
This is inhumane. Don't bully your Blue Ranger and lock him in a locker or like push him around.
Put him in the closet.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah, the walking. At least at least they put his Blue Ranger in a walk-in closet.
A walk-in storage room closet, which is more of a storage room and less of a closet.
Yeah. Boy,
anyway,
yeah.
Billy's confusion of like, wait.
So
your dad was evil?
Yeah. How many people in your life have been
fucking evil?
Hey.
My dad, my mom,
yeah.
Ollie. Seems
Billy,
like I'm just a magnet.
Yeah, I was about to say, Billy's starting to look at it and go, like, just purely on like scientist, intellectual brain. It's like,
are you the problem?
Based off of the scientific theory, you are the only constant among them. You might be the problem. We're gonna have to run studies on this. And she's like, what the fuck? This is not the time to fucking tell me that I'm a bad person. Like, I'm a negative influence to people.
My vibes attract the wrong things.
But yeah, they fucking go, okay, we've got a plan. We're just gonna
try to extract energy out of Dino Head.
Yeah, if we give him a Triceratops enema blast up his ass, that'll probably purify him. Probably, maybe. But Meat Man Zed is ready to jump in as soon as he can. And also, it's a perfect storm of all the things are going bad. It's beyond repair. The other way that the other way that people would describe this is FUBAR. Fucked up beyond all repair. I keep forgetting that that's what that term means, and that is a term, but that is the term I think even like the military use about like, hey, we're screwed. This is bad. We don't have a problem. Zato's gone. Ollie's bad. Javi's got a robot arm that he doesn't have full control over. Izzy's ditching out on her girlfriend.
Yeah, hey,
Zed's showing up.
Lord Zed's coming, right? The bills are due, right? The wedding's in a few hours.
Yeah.
Right, and the cake still isn't finished.
Yeah.
Yet, right?
It is.
Right, like, it's not good,
Yeah.
Right, look, one of us has to harness all this energy, and the other one has to protect him like this a tower defense game.
Yeah.
But then here comes a variable into the game. Fern, she's coming.
Yep.
I don't know if she doesn't notice all this fucking yelling like distance away as she's riding her bike up.
Not even the yelling isn't even the thing that I think you should notice first. It's definitely like the laser blasts and shit, right? Like there's sparks and blasts and light flashing all over the place. These aren't dense woods. I mean, they're when you look at them like lined up, they're kind of there, but like she definitely, by the time that she is noticed by Ion, she should have been like, oh fuck, and then like skirt like.
I don't know about her, but if her ears work, she should probably be able to hear the shooting from.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, like
Well, yeah.
5 miles away.
Like she doesn't notice until she literally rides in front of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? She.
Hey, by the way, I don't think we're talking about the Sentinels. Hey, these designs are pretty good for original American creations, right? Okay, but these are 100% original American minion design,
okay.
right?
I didn't realize that the Sentinels were fully original.
Yeah, these are original, by the way.
Hey, maybe they should have worked with that instead of fucking shit. There's so many things that I'm realizing about Cosmic Fury that I feel like should have just been what was done for Dino Fury. Like...
But then we wouldn't have had the whole Void Knight plot.
We could have had the whole Void Knight plot if we just fucking...
Man, hey, I'll let you know, Tariq. Hey, always cherish what you have. Because, one day it just might be gone, right? Someday, right? Toei says, hey, send back the Void Knight suit.
Oh.
And then Toei says, you're not getting it back.
I'm not forgetting the fact that, goddamn Tariq, not Tariq, should have been able to transform and fucking join in the fight as a 6th Ranger or something, or 7th Ranger or something. But no, we're not having that. We don't get that.
He's busy with his pregnant wife, who's about to pop.
That's what
Eventually.
pop is for the popping. But yeah, Fern does a stupid. And then...
yeah, but don't worry, look, Javi comes in and he saves her, right?
Hey, honestly, forget being able to have the finesse to, like, strum a guitar. Just use your robot arm. Just use your super powerful robot arm.
Stop kicking things and use your arm.
This is one of those times where you can allow the prosthetic to be too strong and choke someone's throat out. Like, it's okay now. You let loose. Go ape shit. Like, hit him with the full PSI that's available to your giant robotic arm.
Javi saves Fern.
Right.
Yeah.
Fern likes Javi's ideas.
I don't know.
We keep going back and forth.
I don't know.
Also, apparently, Ollie has access to his stupid Dino Saber this entire time. Don't know why he didn't use this earlier to break out the door. Right?
Well, clearly it's Dino Saber resistant metal or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe it had a blocker inside there.
They get enough to blast him with good Tricera energy.
Yeah, give him the
right?
we're hitting him with that blue juice.
Right, but it doesn't work, right? Hey, but Zed's here, hey, look, the boss is here, look, the final boss is here, and everything immediately goes wrong.
Yeah, immediately.
All the statues,
we had to in the blast that we had to use to try and heal Ollie. It fucked up. It blasted everybody away, and it also I mean, even if they're doing like an invisible shield thing, right? Clearly, if they show up, it's just like a proximity game for them to fucking like just walk into like Dinohenge, right? Like, okay,
I mean, it also doesn't help that the Zentinos, they also teleported to the location, so he should have.
Well, because Zed has been there.
Right?
Zed has literally been there. He knows where it's supposed to be, like
also,
roughly.
Like, Fern, I guess, after she stops by Izzy's house the first time to put things in the car, then I guess bikes around in a circle, comes back to Izzy's house and goes, "Have you seen her?" And then she goes, "Wait, I know where she is." Goes to the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you tell your girlfriend where your secret spy hideout, where you do clandestine counterterrorism stuff is,
Or drugs.
well, Izzy's only doing steroids. That's all. For performance enhancing reasons. So that she can get to college, she can be with her girlfriend, obviously. Anyway,
Yo,
yeah.
Hibley's here. Look, she has her Bajilia's here. She has her drill, and she starts drilling. You know, it's like, this is where the oil is.
Time to
get that
fuck over all of these kids, and also blow up all of these rocks that give them powers.
He's trying to kill the dinosaurs again.
Hey, remember when this was about dinosaurs? Remember this was about, like, the dinosaurs were our friends. They all got sealed up after they gave us their powers. Oops.
Wow.
But yeah, Ollie commits to the bit, and he's still evil. And he gives Amelia a crazy, awful scar that immediately...
It mostly looks like dirt.
Yeah, it either looks like dirt or immediately scabs over. That is the driest cut I've ever seen on a person from a blade.
It's not even cut. It's the tip of the sword had dirt on it.
Well, now that's the Ollie I know. Being an intelligent asshole to Amelia. That's all of those factors that lines up. That is actually probably par for the course for him. Just being a complete menace. But yeah, then the drill.
But don't worry, they pressed the emergency button.
Yeah.
You know,
Hey, that button that we brought
up
earlier. Hey, we didn't talk about it because there was a whole thing that was clearly Chekhov's
do
gun.
not push button?
Yeah, there's a whole Chekhov's gun thing where they threw it like a key or some rock or some shit, and it knocked over a flap, and it was like, oh, the emergency button, don't hit that. And that's like, oh, I guess it's time to use the emergency button. Yeah, of course they're going to use Yeah, of course they're going to use the fucking emergency button. It's a whole thing. Oh god, we're in the Star Trek zone where our shields are failing. We're taking blasts on, and then they fucking dip the fuck out and teleport. But hey, now the sides have been drawn. The lines have been drawn. It's Ollie and Zed and Bajilia and Squilia and Squillium Tentacle? I don't remember what the fucking... Squandacious? Squanda. The guy that makes the tech. The guy that...
fuck. Maybe we had a whole bit, what of it? Fuck.
Squaller?
Squirble? Fuck, what was it?
Squabble.
Fuck, what was the thing on Spotify? What do you call it?
What was the... Scrobbles. Oh, Scrobbles, yes. Scrobbles, yes. I was trying to go for the Pokemon from Sword and Shield. But yes, it's Scrob... I mean, it's not Scrobbles, but definitely we're calling him Scrobbles because I don't remember his name. So that's that side. And then we have... 4 actual of-age Rangers... a cyborg dinosaur, a 55-year-old man who's too old for this shit but is technically a ranger, and Fern, who didn't ask for any of this shit. I mean, she did ask for it because she wants to be in a relationship. She wants to be in a relationship with him.
Because she's still holding on to her relationship.
Who got engaged into the crossfire, you know?
Yeah, but
right?
she...
And they're on an alien planet, And unfortunately, this alien planet is just like Earth, right?
Yeah,
they are able to breathe.
It's just
their
like
gravity
Earth.
isn't
You can
affected.
breathe on it. It is also dead. It's very dead and desert ridden. It's arid. There's no signs of intelligent life, at least that is like willing to communicate with us. We're not sure about like the vegetation situation.
In this planet, really weird. There's a lot of plants surrounding us, you know, right, for a desert planet.
Yeah, I mean, hey, cacti
Right,
are cacti. Cacti live in deserts, we're just gonna have to eat all the cacti.
Yeah.
I wouldn't start. I mean, it seems like starting it.
Actually, I think they want you to hold on. Their situation is weird, right? Because only Billy can morph now, right?
Yep.
Everyone else lost their power because Zed destroyed their. So if you think about it, there's only one actual line of defense.
Oh,
right
100%. There's only one actual line of defense. Although you do see that the swords, or whatever the fuck, what do they call sabers? The dino sabers. The dino sabers are still there in the background, so they do have weapons. They're just really also
physically, yes, they just have no dino grid.
Morphin grid, specialness. They can't morph, but they do have blades to go, and this feels like they
aggravate the enemy by poking them.
I mean, hey, or at least use those. I know these are mythical power swords that allow you to transform into great heroes of power, but I need to use this to cut down the fruit from this tree so that I can chop it down and also chop. This is
and look, a bladed object can still be used as a bladed object.
This is starting your Minecraft world, and you unfortunately spawn in like a desert biome. That is where you are.
Which sucks.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Things not looking good. Right. Oh yeah. By the way, the episode ends with, "Hey, Fern, Fern's like, hey, I'm here too.
I am also here.
Me,
Are we gonna tell my parents that I'm missing? Can we talk to my parents?
No.
Also, I really hate Fern's like pigtails. It just feels weird. It just feels weird.
I don't like they're uneven. Right.
That's not even it just feels like they're trying to force her to be. I mean, I get that like they're supposed to be. This goes back to like a complaint that we had about like Amelia last season, where it was like the way that she dressed.
The weird childish pigtails.
Yeah, and it's like it's trying to.
At least with Fern, I get that like to some extent, like putting your hair into like braids and stuff is like helpful for like athletics.
Understandable. That makes sense.
At least like pulling your hair back out of your face.
That's true. That's true. I get that. But that's
like Reddit that guy.
Yeah, it just still feels weird. Like they're trying to force Fern to be like youngish.
I think it's just supposed to be she's naive about things because
she's
not a
ranger. Yeah.
I also don't like that they forced it to be like half braided ponytails.
Yeah. You know what else they're forcing? Why is she wearing so much orange?
All the fucking time.
Who knows what that's about?
Goddamn neon sign.
Oh, what do you mean? I see a lot of purple,
Yeah.
That first layer.
Yeah, but we don't
purple,
have any.
Hey, in Q Ranger, there was a purple Ranger, but there was also an orange Ranger in Q Ranger. But we're not using the Q Ranger suit, so Right?
I mean,
so
we could see the Q Ranger suit. Hey, all bets are off. It's the last. It's the last hurrah. Go ape shit. If a fucking train shows up out of nowhere, go for it.
All right. That's this week's episode. Anything else you guys want to say about this week's episode?
Nope.
No, I think this is just a bunch of batshit crazy shit.
All right. That's this week's episode. You want to say anything else, Molly, before we end this?
I'm good.
All right. This is the real end. All right. Kate, thanks. Bye.